Probably all as 2 people.
Now, we should say you are raising a son, so I'm sure that takes up a lot of your time, being a mother.
Oh, sure it does.
Is your son going to be featured in the show?
He sure is.
He's a bright kid, isn't he? A straight-A student. Tell us more about your son, if you don't mind.
My son's a straight-A student. He's 17. He's beautiful. He's just a terrific, great guy.
What do you two like to do together?
Well, we like to bowl. We like to go ride cars. Y'all see a bunch of that too. You know, us riding cars and bowling and.
But you don't drive.
A bunch of stuff.
You don't drive. You own cars, but you don't drive. Is that right?
That's true.
You're going to take driving lessons on the show?
Yes, I am.
That should be good.
Well, she'll have to go out to do that.
Well, yeah, and maybe she can. Maybe the instructor, like an 80-year-old guy, then she can hook up.
Yeah. Maybe I can. Yeah, maybe I can meet the instructor.
Anna Nicole, also featured in the show, will be your pet. Is it Sugar Pie?
Sugar Pie, yeah. She's my little mascot, the little baby girl.
What kind of dog is Sugar Pie?
She's a toy poodle, but I don't cut her that way because I hate poodles.
You hate poodles, but you got a poodle.
Right. But she don't look like a poodle.
What does she look like, a collie?
No, she's just a lot of bushy hair. She looks like a big giant rat.
Oh, a rat on a leash. That's interactive. Anna Nicole, from what we read, you have an unusual diet, so we'll get a taste of that as well, I bet, watching this reality show. What is in your diet?
My diet?
You know what you
I
eat.
don't know. Who told you this one?
Well, I read about your affinity for strawberry quick.
Oh, yeah, I like strawberry milk. We call it strawberry elephant juice. That, and I love pickles. And, I like soybeans. I don't know. Who gave you all my diet?
Any other questions, sir?
I think I've asked my questions. How about you,
Let me
Paul?
ask you this. When you set out to do the show for E and said, okay, you can show my life, did you say, but there's one thing you cannot show? What would that one thing be?
Me in the bathroom.
Stupid question. Good answer.
Anna Nicole Smith, thank you for joining us. The show premieres on E coming up next Sunday, I believe, at 10 o'clock.
August the 4th.
August the 4th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the best to you.
Thanks, Anna Nicole.
Thank
Good luck to you. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. Bye.
And here's a note to our producers. Save that interview on tape. It could be my career best. How about you? Huh? You think it was a good one?
It's right up there with the animated character interviews, isn't it?
And Sunday at 10, I'm going to be right there with Anna, seeing if she gets a date.
Well, they're saying it's the new Osborne, you know?
Seeing if she gets a date and a driver's license.
Well, seeing if she goes out.
And they say there's no good TV anymore. All right, let's get out of this. And Dervish is going to help us. Here they are, everybody. Dervish.
Coming up next, he's a fireman and a Jared fan. Subway's Clay Henry shares his tale of weight loss.
And to further prove the point, I'm told...
Folks are talking about Standard's live showrooms.
We got a chance to play with the doors and all the drawers and everything.
How it works in their kitchen.
We heard you could do your laundry here if I'd have known.
Setting the standard for over 50 years. Standard TV and appliance.
Dosha, where I escape to relax, to feel special, beautiful. Immerse myself in the natural essences of Aveda. Invigorate my body, soothe my spirit. Dosha, it's where I go to be pampered. Certainly, a gift certificate from Dosha for enjoyment of our Aveda Lifestyle Salon spa products and services. Dosha, The balance of a beautiful life in Northwest Portland.
Everyone needs a helping hand now and then. In Oregon, that's what we do. We rely on each other. We help each other out. Thousands of Oregonians have made the choice to stop smoking. You're not alone. So call us. We can't make it easy. We can make it easier.
Oregon's economy is struggling. Ted Kulongowski's plan? Raise taxes. Taxing Ted supports a $559 million increase in income taxes to fund runaway government spending. He's proposed doubling vehicle registration fees, and he favors imposing new taxes on Oregon families. Kulongowski's plan means more Oregonians looking for work. He wants to be our governor. Oregon's economy can't afford more tax and spend politics.
It's Henry, J. Henry. He's a fireman and a Jared fan from Subway.
We want to meet a fun guy. You've seen him on TV probably more than us, even though his fame it's just only recently happened. He is Clay Henry, the guy that lost 130 pounds. You know the commercial, it's for Subway. Let's see a little bit of it, Steve, as we introduce you to the fireman.
His name is Henry, J. Henry. He's a fireman and a Jared fan from Subway. He got real big on burgers and fries. Now he's down to a
All right,
smaller
everybody, here's
size.
Clay
That's his
Henry.
mic from his veggie like great
Boy, you know, everybody knows that song now, whether they, know you or not. People go around singing that thing. It just grabs you.
For good or for bad.
Yeah, how do you feel about your newfound fame, Clay?
It is, it's a great experience. It's still very surreal to me. But it's been exciting, and, it's just neat. It's weird. It's still weird when you turn on and you hear people talking about the commercial and singing the song. It's just really weird to think about it's me.
Well, I have to be honest. I heard you back in the green room as you were waiting to come on, and this woman said, "And what are you here for?" And you kind of under your breath said, "I'm Clay." And she said, "Oh, Clay what?" And you went, "Clay Henry." Are you embarrassed now? Like she was going to come out with a song.
You feel weird about saying it because people hear your name, they go, "Oh, not that Clay Henry, right?" And I go, "Yeah, that Clay Henry."
That Clay Henry.
And it's been a great song. I mean, people either love it or they're so tired of it because their kids sing it all the time. But
now, I said, is Henry your middle name? But that's your given name.
Henry's my last name. Clay is my middle name. And my first name is James. So I have no last name. It's just James Clay Henry. Yeah.
James Clay Henry. You are a firefighter in South Carolina.
Yes, with the Irma Fire District. It's a suburb of Columbia, South Carolina. And those guys have been a good support system in my life, and they see me through this entire change.
Now, what I don't understand is firefighters have to be in good shape, and you take PT tests regularly and so forth. How did you get into a situation where you needed to lose 130 pounds?
Well, when I came on the fire department, I was voted on as a volunteer, and I weighed 330 pounds. And
wow.
they were skeptical, and they didn't even have gear to fit me at first. They had to call the State Fire Academy and borrow some gear. It was basically housing a family of moths in some storage closet somewhere. But they let me use it, and I started taking the classes, and that's when I realized that being a firefighter was something I wanted to be a part of. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like some fire departments, depending on where they are, do have physical tests that you have to pass before you become hired as a full-time guy, some before you even become a member of the department. But some fire departments need help, and it's hard to turn away volunteers even when you're that big. But they were skeptical, but they gave me a chance. And once I realized it was something I wanted to be a part of, I realized very quickly I wasn't going to get hired at the weight and shape I was in, and I needed to make changes.
130 pounds, you don't do that just from eating Subway.
Well, no, Subway,
tell us about the whole program.
Subway is a very convenient tool for people to use. Fast food has become a huge part of everybody's life, and that was one of my problems is I ate so much of the terrible fast food.
I know, the burgers and fries.
Exactly, tacos, burgers, buffets, cheesecake. I was quantity, not quality. And Subway it was easy for me because they have their 7 sandwiches under 6 grams of fat. And you can go in there and know you're getting a lower in fat, healthier choice. And what I did is I said, if I'm going to eat out or on the run, I'm going to eat Subway. And of course, I didn't get the cheese, I didn't get the oil, I didn't get the mayonnaise, but I would eat that usually for my weekday lunches. And the rest of my diet, I ate low fat. I cut out soda. I cut out sweet tea. We drink sweet tea in the South like oxygen.
You gotta drink sweet tea.
I mean, it's just, and it's terrible for you. I mean, the calories. But I cut all that out, and I started exercising. And that's what you try to tell people is there's no special metabolizing, enhancing turkey in these sandwiches. Mm-hmm. It's just a better, healthier choice that we should be making. And it gives you a convenient tool for those of us who have dietary problems and tend to overeat and eat terrible stuff to go in and get something healthier. But there's no one answer. You have to exercise, you have to eat a balanced diet, you have to eat low fat, and it all adds up to that. And a lot of people don't understand that it takes time, too.
I want to know, Clay, how did your story make it to Subway? Did the guys at the fire station write in?
The guys at the fire station kept saying, dude, you're like Jared #2, man. You know? And they would egg me on, and, you know, they knew how much Subway I ate. And they were, you know, in essence, they were kind of proud of me, too, because they had a hand in helping me push me through this and to the process. And they kept saying, you know, you need to call Subway. And one day I was just on the internet, and you never think about it. You just think, you never think about things like that. And they had a little email us your weight loss story link. So I just typed in, you know, how much weight I lost, how I became a firefighter, and how much I ate Subway a week. And
show us your jeans, would you, Clay?
These are, this is what I used to wear. And
these are the 330-pound Levi's.
Yeah, size 50s.
Size 50s.
Size 50. That's would you stand up?
Yeah, you can.
And to further prove the point, I'm told that one of our ambassadors from the Rose Festival Court weighs exactly what you lost. You lost a whole ambassador, Clay. Colleen, thank you for that demonstration.
Time's almost up, but what does it feel like to go? What would you describe yourself as before? You were fat, obese?
Yes, I was very overweight growing up, and you know, at 330 pounds, I was very introverted, very.
But now you're a skinny guy. What's it like to go from a fat guy to a skinny guy? Does it change your head?
You can't equate that to people. I mean, the only way I can equate it is imagine at 330 pounds how I felt, and then now I feel like Michael Jordan, and that's how much you feel, just physically, emotionally, mentally. I mean, it changes your life, and it gives you so much better outlook on life to go achieve things and keep pushing yourself, and you realize that it is possible. And the only thing you can tell people is they look at us and they say things are impossible, but please look at people like me and Jared and say that even if you're that far gone, you can still change your life. It just takes patience, but it takes persistence.
What a quality guy you are.
What a
and the attitude. And socially, are you dating?
Yes, I'm engaged to be married next April.
Oh.
Thank you.
And does she make a good sandwich?
We go to Subway quite frequently. She's a nurse, so we both stay we try to make each other eat healthy, and we continue it on, and we're very exercised, but it's been a great experience. It's been a busy time, but it's been a great time visiting Portland as well.
A couple of things are happening as a result of Clay Henry's visit to Portland. First of all, our studio audience are enjoying Subway sandwiches right now.
Now these are those low-fat ones, I'm sure,
Those are the low-fat ones, I believe. Yeah.
Also, Clay is going to pay a visit later this morning to Portland firefighters and the Jeff Morris, or the soon-to-be Jeff Morris Educational Center. You've been around here a while. You know that Jeff Morris used to be the PIO for the Portland Fire Bureau. Friend of mine. Great guy, long since passed away. But they're going to build this center for him, this education center. It's going to be fantastic. And when Clay catches up with the Portland firefighters today, he'll be bringing with him a donation from Oregon and Washington Subway stores. Clay, we really appreciate your visit. We appreciate what you've done for yourself and now what you're doing for other firefighters and our city as well.
Well, thank you guys for having me. It's been a great experience, and I got to visit with some of the Portland firefighters yesterday, and that's the good thing about when you get in the fire service. It's the biggest fraternity you could ever become a part of, and we walked in, they were more than happy, and we're great to go.
I hope you brought
Morrison.
sandwiches.
We're going to bring some sandwiches, so those guys will eat some sandwiches.
Thanks for being with us. He's Clay Henry. Clay Henry, thank you so much for sharing your story today.
Thank you.
James Clay Henry, I didn't know that. We'll be back with more of AM Northwest.